Good evening, everyone. Welcome along to Spiritual Psychics TV. We have a little confession to make. Well, when I say we do, Richard, our producer, does. We've been talking away, we're on reading number 2, thinking, no one's answering us this evening. And it's because Richard just suddenly in our ear went, oh, I forgot to press a button. We're not live. So there has been a couple of people being picked for a reading. We've given a reading out, thinking, that's unusual. Usually our readings are quite good and they get taken. We've had no response, and then Richard noticed. So we apologise for that. It happens, but we've had great fun without you here doing readings, and we're happy to see you all. Please pop on and say hello. Please welcome along to Spiritual Psychics TV here on a very crazy Tuesday. I know it's Halloween, but this is ridiculous. There's definitely gremlins in the work this evening. So if you've never seen us working before, I'm Jilly and my colleague here is Norma. We're psychic artists. This is like Groundhog Day, literally like Groundhog Day. We've just done this about 10 minutes ago. So if you haven't seen us working before, hi, Cheryl. It's
Cheryl.
Lovely. Cheryl, I've already said hello to you. Isn't this bizarre? You won't know that, but we have already said hello to you. So we work with colour. We work with feathers, we work with ribbons, cards, but we love to do a little bit of psychic art. So we're going to bring that to you this evening. So because we're about 10 minutes into the show without being 10 minutes into the show, I'm just going to tell you, Norma just did a fantastic reading for a lady called Lacey, but that is unfortunate. These things happen. I have now selected Claire Forbes Strachan for a reading. So Claire, if you're listening, can you pop up? Can you pop up? But I'll say hello to some people first. So Christine, good evening. Thank you for staying on. Shelley, hello.
Shelley, I already did one up. No, there's Terry. Oh, yeah.
Hi, Terry. Oh, all the words have gone again, Richard. I can just see Norma.
Oh, I can see. Hello, I can see.
Comments have gone off on mine, Richard. There must be definitely gremlins in the work this evening then, because it's just gone a big screen of Norma and all my comments have disappeared. There we go, got it back on. Hi, Tina. Tina, we've already said hello to you this evening. We saw you were on, but we couldn't understand why no one was answering. Vivian, hi, it's lovely to see you. Hello, everyone. Claire Forbes, hello.
Good evening, Claire.
Claire, thank goodness, thank goodness. Yep. Kim, it's lovely to see you. Claire, I'm going to come at you for a reading in just 2 seconds, but we're going to say hello to the people who think maybe we've been ignoring them for 5 minutes.
Hi, Eileen.
Hi, Eileen. And I already said what a lovely dog you've got. Cherie, I've said hello to you already, but I will say it again. Heather Valentine, hi. Please let us know where you're watching from.
Oh, yeah.
Heidi, hi. Hi, Heidi. Lovely to see you. Lacey.
Now, you were the one that I gave a reading to, Lacey.
Yeah. It's okay. We know. Don't worry about it. These things happen. Daniela, hello, Daniela. Lovely to see you again. Rhonda, great to see you. It's great to see you, Rhonda. I hope you're well. You're looking well in that picture. Stephanie, hello, Stephanie. Don't forget to let us know where you're from. We do love to know where you're from. We like to communicate with people all over the world, especially during these trying times. Lynn's, hi, Lynn's. Any messages for me tonight? Well, we'll wait and see, Lynn. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Don't forget to support Spiritual Psychics TV. Hi, Pamela. Are they still putting on their lippy? We were putting on our lippy, darling. Pamela, you're welcome to our group. You've just joined our group this week, our page on Facebook. So welcome, Pamela. It's lovely to see you. Hope you're well. I think Pamela's from our neck of the woods. I'm sure she's from over the border.
She's from here.
Ah, right. Thank you, Norma, because I do remember seeing that on our page. I'm just going to bring that back. Oh, off again.
Sue.
Can you say hello, Norma? Because my comments have gone again.
Sue. Mm-hmm. There's Ruth Townsend. Hi, Ruth. Good evening. Nobody's saying where they're from yet. They're just coming on, but you're not saying. Christine Davis, good evening. She's saying good evening to Jill and Norma.
Don't know why I'm not getting this on.
Desiree Carmy. Oh, good evening. You're still not getting on, Jill? Shona Ham.
Nope.
Good evening, Shona.
Nope, I've lost all the comments. Just keep going, Norma. Just keep going.
There's Jason saying that we'd love a message. Very has anything. And
there we go. Got the comments back. Okay.
Yes.
Can we get Claire up, please, now? Claire Forbes Strachan, please, because I did connect to Claire and start giving her a message. So I want. I'm halfway through. I'm trying to keep a hold of this link here that I've got. Claire, thank you for coming on. And I was just saying, as soon as I saw your name, yeah, Dundee's Tier 3, it's what a nightmare, Claire. It really is an absolute nightmare. Claire's stuck in. She's not allowed out of Dundee. She's contained there. Claire, I had a picture for you. I'm sure Richard will get it back up on the screen. The gentleman that I have coming forward, Claire, I feel he would be connected on father's side of the family for sure, or he would be, yeah, father's side of the family for sure. I'm just confirming it, just getting my link back up. The names that I got straight away was the name Peter. So I hope you can understand that name. Peter would be connected in quite closely to either family or within the family, the closer circles, or just going out a little bit, or a close friend, but not distant, not like a friend of a friend or a cousin's friend, very, very close within it. The name James was given as well, and I feel this would be a proper James. It wouldn't be the name that I can change into Jimmy. Some people may have said Jimmy, but I feel his family would have referred to him as James, okay? As this gentleman steps forward, I got a name that ends in like Ington, like Darlington, Washington, Livingston, Newington. There must be a name like that somewhere within the family, Claire, and it's a place name. It's most definitely a place name, okay? There is also a name like Flora or Flo or Florence or going to Florence, but that came in like Flora. It's definitely a flowery kind of name. It's an unusual kind of name. I also want to change your name about just now as well. I don't know what this is. Peter is a great uncle. Thank you, Claire. I definitely got that name coming in quite strong. But I definitely want to go to father's side of the family as well for something, okay? Now, with this name, yes, it would be James, thank you. With this name, Claire, I clearly saw a chessboard, or a chessboard that would sit out in a house, or someone that was really interested in playing games like chess or drafts. You know, we call it drafts. I think in America we call it checkers, but definitely like a checkerboard. So someone would play something like that, or be really good at it, or really interested in it. Maybe even have a book about chess that they could look up all different moves, really, really know all the rules, and you know which way all the pieces can move, okay? Florence is your grandmother and aunt. Whoa, brilliant, that's great. Well, I definitely got those. That just proves that the connection's very, very strong to you, Claire, because that is such an unusual name. I know Flora is a margarine, but I wasn't getting that. I was definitely getting it to link to a name. I wrote down on this bit of paper, I just want you to know that this is written down on the picture that I did before it came, teaching links. So I know that you can understand the teaching links for sure. With the teaching links, they gave me a name like Ed, Eddie, Edward. That would figure out somewhere in the family as well, okay? And in the garden that I'm being shown, someone would have kept or been really good at growing flowers. Now, we can all put seeds in the ground and grow flowers. Your dad had a lovely chessboard, very good, and used to beat you at drafts. Okay, I used to get really angry at drafts when people took all your little discs. The garden that I'm seeing, Claire, it has, someone was really, really good at growing the bigger headed flowers like rhododendrons, hydrangeas, dahlias, big headed flowers. So big that the heads would be quite heavy. but beautiful big flowers in a garden, really lovely, beautiful big flowers in a garden. But I feel you're looking at your garden and having plans for it for next year. When I start doing this garden, I'm going to have, it's almost like memorial flowers, Claire, where you're going to be putting in things that remind you of Gran's garden. Well, I'm going to have that because that'll invoke a memory, that'll make me happy, a bit of colour. It might be a little bit of work. Your uncle had the nice garden, thank you. It might be a little bit of work, might be a little bit hard, but it's going to be worth it in the long run. But it will be a garden that you can sit in that will bring back the memories of the loved ones in spirit side, okay? Now, the gentleman that I've got coming forward, if this is the great uncle or the grandfather, one of his eyes isn't quite right to me. One of his eyes has got a little bit of bother because when I drew him, it didn't matter what I did, I couldn't get one of the eyes right. I couldn't get it to focus. So either he had a cataract on one eye or a little bit of a problem with one eye. But I feel you would understand this for your young gentleman here. Perhaps when your young gentleman here was younger, he had a slight turn on one eye or a slight problem with one eye. If it's not your young gentleman that's here, then someone round about you, you would understand where the young boy has a little bit of a problem with an eye that maybe turns out a little bit of a weak muscle in an eye or something like that. But definitely, you understand the rhododendrons. And yes, you're going to be planting next year. Fabulous, Claire. Absolutely fabulous. Now, this gentleman that I've got is telling me about the lady, and we're not being rude about her here, but the lady whose hair goes a little bit thin on top. So either someone here who is female is losing hair, or hair is thinning, or she's complaining about her hair being unmanageable, or I can't do it the same way. But I definitely feel it's getting finer as she gets older. But there would have been a lady in spirit whose hair also is like that, goes a little bit fine before she passes away to spirit, okay? I'm also being drawn to an area on the body that is like the pancreas. One had a war wound, one had a bad eye, and yes, your son had bad eyes. Thank you, Claire, for confirming that, because I definitely got the one eye, and it was all different things going wrong with it in all different ways. So thank you. Going back to the thing about the hair, I definitely feel there's a connection between like either a thyroid problem or something. Oh, someone's going to mean you. I definitely feel like you would understand the pain in the abdominal area, like a pancreatic thing, like perhaps a cancer that goes into the pancreas, because I feel someone's colour is quite awful, quite, your mum's got the fine hair. I feel like almost like a jaundiced look to the face, a bit yellow and a bit yellow in the eyes. So I know that someone had that condition before they pass. Now, before I leave you, Claire, I think this garden thing is a bigger deal than I'm picking up on. I feel this garden is going to be a space to connect to spirit. I feel what they're showing me is a much more contented Claire sitting in a lovely garden next summer with pretty things around you, a safe space to chill out, cool down, kick your shoes off, listen to some real lovely. Your mum has the thyroid issues, you've got the pancreas problems, okay? So I definitely feel like this time next year, the garden's going to be this, I can't help but want to keep calling it the safe place, the safe space, where you're going to plug a couple of these in, listen to some cool sea waves or sounds of nature, and really just chill down, Claire. So I really hope that you can understand this drawing. We'll get it sent across to you. You'll be able to get that, no problem. And hope you've enjoyed your evening. I'm really pleased that I got to give you a reading, Claire, because you come on every single week and you're so supportive. So thank you for that. And I'm really glad I got that reading for you and got Uncle Peter and all the different things. Have a great evening, and thank you. Okay, we'll just pass on to Norma now. We'll just say hello to some more people. Now that everyone can see us and hear us.
Well, maybe.
It's so funny that we've been sitting talking for 10 minutes. Hi, Asla. We were bragging about how, hi there, Pamela. We were bragging about saying to Richard, look at us, we're on time this evening, and we talked for 10 minutes and nobody could hear us, so never mind, we're on now, and that's all that matters.
Pamela, I'm just getting drawn to you because your name's sitting there, but I'm just getting drawn to you when Jill was just talking, so we'll just go with yourself there. There's a lady just appearing here, she's just coming forward here, and I feel that this was a no-nonsense lady when she was here on material, and if she had something to say, she would have said it. She was just that type of lady. And I feel from her as well that I think she probably would have been maybe in her 60s or early 70s when she passed over, this soul. And she's saying to you, you're a no-nonsense lady yourself. You're just very much nature like this lady. And she's given me, now we're in November now, she's given me November, and she's given me the 5th. So I don't know if it's the 5th of November or it's, what's 5? I need to count my fingers.
May.
April, May. Smarty pants, Miss Jill. And I've been to my 5th finger before.
I know what you're going to say.
So it's either May and November, or it's the 5th of November. That's Guy Fawkes night. That's Guy Fawkes night, isn't it? Yeah. Well, there's something about that. Anyway, all right. She's telling me, you must be a lady like myself. I can't stand them stupid fireworks. They should be banned for the animals. That's what she's telling me. So I just feel that you must be like that, Pamela. You must have these same thoughts, because that's what she's telling me there. Okay. Anyway, that's what she's coming in with. And she's brought in here, I don't know if you can place a pure white fluffy cat, but she's brought one in. She's brought a pure white fluffy cat in. So, oh my God. If somebody, if it wasn't you that had the fluffy cat, Pamela, somebody did. It's one of your grandmothers. Now, Richard, you see that picture I done with the headscarf? The headscarf, the lady with the headscarf on that I drew. I'm just getting drawn to that one. I feel that that would be a link.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that would be super. Thanks for putting that up, Pamela, that you're no nonsense, because that's what she was saying. And I feel it's a family thing. You know, I just feel that everybody in your family is very straight to the point. You know, there's no airs and graces. But the drawing that I'd done is a lady with a headscarf on. And she was telling me that she liked her cardies, this soul, when she was here. She always wore her cardies. And she's on about as well where there was Mary, there's a name of Mary and the name of Jane. Now, I don't know if they're living or past or if it's the one name, but these names are rounding about, okay? And she was also telling me that there was country links. So somebody lived out in the country or worked in the land or something at one time. But I felt that this lady was, she looked quite tired and a bit worn type of a lady, hard-working, like a hard life she had. That's just what I feel from her drawing. Right, used to have a white and a hint of orange cat. Oh, that's what it'll be then. It'll be that cat then. I'm just very aware of the white. So the lady's brought the cat in for you, Pamela. Now, when I get cats, it's always calm. And actually, I don't know what I'd done with it. There it is. I had a white feather in my hand, to be honest, before it even picked up. I put it down to pick up the drawing of the lady. But she drew me to the white feather and then she went on about the white cat. So I just feel that you're needing a bit calm just now. The cats are calming, so she's calming you down just now. Just tell me here, there's quite a few things going on in your head at this time, and you're needing to release them, she's telling you here, and get them in order. She's asking you to sort your thoughts and get them in order. And the ones that are not important, she's saying, just leave them. Focus on the ones that are important, because you're overloading yourself. I've got to do this, I need to do this, I have to remember this. Your Aunt Mary and your Aunt Jean both part. Oh, that's the names, fine. We all lived in the country. Ah, well, there you are, and you're all farmers. Well, that's brilliant. This picture, could you see that picture, Pamela? Richard, can the lady see the is right? Okay, because she's definitely she's telling me, this lady as well. There's Irish links with your family, Ireland. She's telling me Irish links, and she's on about someone who either drank too much or drinks too much. That's what she's telling me. She didn't like the drink. She never liked to drink. She's shaking her head here, but she's telling you that you have got a heart of gold, she's telling you here, and she's just enlarging your heart there. She's just putting it big out there, and she's saying to you, although you're a no-nonsense lady, you will help anybody, and you will give changing your mind, that's fine. And you would be giving anybody your last, she's saying. That's the type of person you are. Very, very kind-hearted person. But she's saying, you tend to keep people at arm's length. And she's saying to you, there's sometimes people that are just not quite sure of approaching you or how to take you sometimes, and it's just because you want it that way. You keep them there because it's like you don't like people getting too close and knowing your business. But she's saying to you, there's a bit of a wall up there with you, and she's asking you to take your wall down a wee bit and let people come forward and see what the beautiful person that she can see. And she's saying that to you. I don't know if you look at tarot cards or anything like that, but I've just drawn this card here, and it's actually, you'll not see it there, it's actually a heart, just drawn it. I haven't even read it, it's a heart chakra card. And I just feel that this is you. I just feel that's why she just took me to the heart card there, because she's just on about you. And she's saying that, you can be quite, yes, I can see it, don't recognise her. Grandmother was English, didn't like drink, about my brother. Yeah, she's on about the drink, yeah. This lady is definitely linked to you. She could be way back in time, Pamela, but she's definitely linked to you. It's her that's giving me all the information that you can take. But she's on about your heart, and she's saying to you, there's like you don't let people. This is why she's on about this heart again. That's why she made me draw that card. She's just you tarots, yeah. I felt you read the tarots. She's saying that it's like you've been hurt. Heart-wise, she's talking about you've been hurt relationship-wise, and she's saying it goes deep with you, because it's like you will be 100% committed, and I just feel that you got really hurt by somebody, and then you put the wall up. This is what she's telling me. She's just very close to you. I've got to give you. I forgot. Wait a minute. I've got to give you Charlie. Charlie. There's the name of Charlie, and I've also to give you Jimmy. And she's saying to you here, there's something about the bingo. I don't know. She's on about the bingo, so I can't see her going to the bingo, to be fair, but she's on about something about bingo. But she's saying to you here, I have to give you November, March, June, and May for birthdays, passings, and anniversary date. She wants to tell you that. And she's just brought in a wee green budgie that somebody had, so she wants to leave that your great granny. Yeah, I feel it would be your great granny. I feel I'm going back and finding her. I had a hard life. And she's bringing this wee green budgie in for you, Pamela. And she's saying to you here, the birds for great joy and happiness, and she's saying you deserve it. You deserve it. So she's leaving you, waiting on the flowers, always come on me flowers. She's actually got pink carnations for you. Yes, partner, in 9 years, you broke my heart. Yes. Well, you know, when I'm reading that, she's just saying to me, everybody's not the same, Pamela. Everybody's not the same. You know, you need to open up and let your heart shine, she's telling you. But she's coming in with pink carnations for you. Beautiful big bouquet of pink carnations. So please take this lady's love. And she's put the pink right round your aura there as a big hug and a big cuddle from the spirit. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you.
That was a lovely reading, Norma. Really nice. Okay, we've been given a special request to send out some healing and some love to Lisa Paris and family. I don't know what's going on, but if I get a name like that, we truly do sit down after and say a little prayer for that person and their family. So you're in our hearts and thoughts right now, okay? Thank you. We'll go on with some names and say hello to some people now. Thank you for that. Hi, Lacey. Hi, Lacey. It's lovely to see you again this evening, Lacey. Hi, Ruth. Come through, please. She loves flowers, Norma.
Yes, thank you. They always leave flowers.
We always love flowers. Hi, Lisa. Lisa, we're sending you all the love in the world, okay? Hi, Terry. The SPTV family are amazing, Terry. I've never, ever seen anyone not send out love. Thank you, Ruth. Lovely to see you as well, Ruth. We're just going to say hello to some people. Let us know where you're from. We're really interested to know where you're from. Hi, Heidi. Hope you're doing well. Desiree, hi, Pamela. Completely understand. Me too. I think we've all had our hearts broken at some time. Tina Place, they certainly are, Terry. Tina, everybody's lovely on here. Really lovely. Hi, Shelley. There's lots of lovely healers on here as well. Hi, Eileen. Great to see you all this evening. Please spread the word. Share. Please share as much as you can. Let people know about SPTV because they rely on it. Crystal Eyes.
New one.
That's a new one. Shelley Hall.
Just to read that.
Julie.
Oh,
from Horley and Surrey. Hello. Can I go to Ruth, please? Ruth Townsend, please. She's on the screen just now. Hi, Sue.
Oh.
No, that's fine. That's great.
No. Amazing readings. Thank you, Stephanie.
Lovely. Lovely. I've got a big picture of Norma on the screen.
Have you? Look at you.
I don't know why this keeps happening, but when the comments come up, I just keep losing everything. Doesn't matter what I do, I can't get them back up. I'll just do a really quick feather for Ruth, if that's okay. I just was drawn to this feather when I saw the name Ruth, okay? And right now, whenever I get this colour of feather, it's quite surprising. This one gets picked quite a lot when I'm doing private readings. And everyone says, oh, can I have the lovely gold feather? And it is a beautiful feather and it is gold. But with this feather comes the message, Ruth, all that glistens is not gold, okay? And that couldn't be more truer for this feather, because when I picked this feather and it was given to me, it actually represents, I actually thought it was quite a bland beige when I first picked it, quite a flat colour. But it's surprising how it looks completely different on screen. Ruth, I just feel like right now everything is a bit flat and a bit boring, or someone is complaining that they feel like everything's boring, I'm fed up, nothing changes. And it maybe is getting you a little bit down, okay? With that, I bring in a lady from Spirit who is saying, chin up, love. Chin up, love. That's the way she's speaking. Nothing would have gotten her down, but I feel she would have been your support in life in some way. Now, I'm not seeing any comments coming up, so I'm just going to have to keep trying to get them back up here. Right, okay, Ruth. There you go. I've got your comments. Thank you, Ruth. Ruth, I just feel like I want to just say to you, and this is with the greatest of respect, okay? Sometimes you have to be your own saviour. Now, this is something that I've told myself and other people have told me, so I wouldn't say to you without the greatest of respect. Sometimes we're waiting around in life on a knight in shining armour, or symbolically speaking, someone to come in and say, come on and let me help you. Sometimes that just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. Sometimes people are just a blooming big letdown in life, and then you get a little bit sucked in and a little bit dragged down. And this lady steps forward saying, there's been quite a few people let you down, or quite a few people are owe you an apology. So you've maybe put up a bit of a wall, or you're feeling a bit flat with life. Your mother. Well, I know your mother wouldn't mince her words. I feel your mother would come in. If mother was still here, you need to say to yourself, if mother was still here, what would she be saying to you? How would she pull you out of it? You have to be your own saviour, she's saying, because sometimes the only solution is to just cut everyone else out and just get up and get on with it and solve the problem yourself. Go forward yourself, okay? She just showed me, I feel it's symbolic, unless it really happened, but she just shows me barbed wire. So I don't know whether you're having to build a bit of a fence to keep people out, or whether you're trying to barricade yourself in. Not really sure about this one, but she definitely shows me barbed wire. And I do feel it symbolically, unless you can understand. You do totally understand. Fabulous. Ruth, there must be another Ruth. I get this quite a lot lately. Just got two Ruths. She gives me Monday. I've never just had a single day before, but she said Monday. Now I'm getting the Carpenter song, Rainy Days and Mondays. Rainy Days and Mondays really get you down. Now I'm a massive Carpenters fan. I love their music. I loved Karen Carpenter's voice. But with Karen Carpenter came a sadness. With Karen came some disorders, a few anxieties and traits of behaviour. So you would understand someone round about you, Ruth, who maybe has a few issues. It could be an anxiety issue, an eating issue, a disorder of some kind. Someone who doesn't really see their own worth, doesn't really understand how much the world loves them or how nice a person they are. But with this feather definitely comes a flat feeling, a fed up feeling, and what's next? What's next? Will I always feel this sad? No, you won't always feel this sad. I definitely want to take you forward into next year, and I want to go to March, where things will pick up a little bit in March. I know it seems quite a long way away. It's not really. But things pick up in March, going forward into spring. Now, spring would bring, she brings memories. Spring would bring memories, Ruth, of tulips and lovely flowers, maybe taking them to mum, maybe giving mum these. I have an auntie called Ruth, she loved the Carpenters. I'm not going crazy then. Yeah, thank you, Ruth. I'm ever so glad that I got that across to you. And you have the anxiety and depression. Then that would explain why this feather is not gold, it is flat. It is not feeling great just now. So you need to focus on being your own saviour, picking yourself up, moving forward, concentrating on the March month coming up. Make a plan when it comes to the better that I'm going to. Start ticking boxes about all the things that you want to do and achieving, rather than sitting there thinking, what do I do now? Make a plan. I feel if you've got a plan and something to look forward to, your mum's standing next to me going, that's right, you tell her, you get on to her, because if I was still here, well, she's laughing now because she's saying you wouldn't have listened to me anyway, but you're certainly listening to mum now that she's in spirit. She's saying you certainly listen out for her now. Please take mum's love, Ruth, okay? Take mum's love and go forward, look forward to March, okay? And I'm sure things will improve for you, okay? Lots of love from mum. Okay, thank you, Ruth. That was just a little feather reading. We're going to try and get as many people in as we can, because we've kind of missed out on 10-15 minutes. So we'll maybe do some more shorter readings coming up over the next half hour, okay? March is your birthday. Well, there you go. That's why the flowers are coming in. Spirit never come in and just say blah, blah, blah and talk a lot of nonsense. Everything, whenever you watch a medium work, they should come in. She was bossy, I'll give you that. They should come in with evidential mediumship, things that really are true about the person's spirit or about yourself, so that we're providing evidence that life goes on after life and that there is a better thing to come. You did miss a reading. You did miss a reading, Lacey.
I gave you a reading, Lacey, early on. I did. Well, it wasn't broadcast.
It was a lovely reading too.
It was, yeah.
It was a lovely reading too, but we can't go back over it now, unfortunately.
Just waiting on names coming up, Richard, so can pick somebody.
Yeah.
Just looking at them.
There you go.
Yeah, Debbie Milne. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
Oh, sure. Hiya, Phil. Stacey. Hello, Stacey. and June, good evening. Good evening. And Jason, Halifax, West Yorkshire.
Yorkshire's lovely, like Yorkshire. Got a lot of family that way.
Just looking at you. And Taylor, yes, I see
Canvey Island.
Yeah. We've been there. Halifax, West Yorkshire. We're getting a lot of Yorkshires in tonight.
That's good.
Yep. Getting stopped. So.
Friendliest people ever in Yorkshire.
Yeah.
I really like going there.
Shelley Hall. I'm going to go to you. Shelley Hall. That name's just taken me to Shelley Hall. Okay. Right. I'm just getting drawn to this black feather here, Shelley, and I just feel from this feather, black is not a bad colour, but this one I've got here is very polished feather, this black. It's a very shiny, polished black feather, and I just feel that this is you. When you took me to that, I just feel this is you. You're very fussy, very particular, like everything in its place, but there's nothing wrong with that. Now, there's a big Alsatian dog just locked in here. So somebody had that in the spirit at some time because they brought this in. And I've got a gentleman who's come. Oh, right. Well, actually, I've got two gentlemen. I've got a gentleman who took his own life, but I've got another gentleman here that's coming forward here. But the dog's coming in for strength and support for you, Shelley. If you could answer me, would be great. So I feel that there's a situation that's worrying you rounding about now. And the gentleman, he's thinning a wee bit hair on the top. This man, as he's come in, he's probably a bit normal height. I'm not good with heights, but he's probably a bit normal height. But he was a smart gentleman when he was here, very, very smartly dressed. It's him that's come forward with the dog. Yes, I am. It's him that's talking about you being the way you are. But he's very, very proud of you, by the way. He wants to tell you that. I believe that, I don't know if you sit on the fence with this. You're just a wee bit wary of spirit and all that it entails. It's not you, it's somebody else that's very close in the family to you, but there's a bit of a wariness there. And it's like, not sure. I believe bits and other bits I don't, kind of thing. That's what I'm picking up. But this gentleman, I feel he passed very suddenly at the end. He's telling me he was here 1 minute and then he was away. Again, I'm no old man with this person. I'm no old man. I'm getting a John. There's two Johns, he's telling me here. Two Johns. Living or past, don't know. There's a lady stepping forward here, and this lady, she's about 5'1". I'm getting all the wee people now, and she's coming, and this lady's full of beans, and she's taking your hand, and she would have been like that when she was here. She's a very cuddly lady, and she's taking your hand. Your niece had the dog. Well, they're bringing that. They've got the dog. They've got the dog, and they're bringing it in to give you this support just now, Shelley. But this wee lady's, you're needing it. Yeah, this is why they're coming forward. And this wee lady's taking your hand, and not me, my daughter. That's fine. But she's taking your hand, this lady, and I just feel you're either going on a new road or your daughter is. It's one of them, okay? I just feel that there's studying coming along, and it's like, will I, won't I? And the lady's saying, yes, do it, do it, do it. And don't hesitate, don't doubt, just do it. So this is coming along, this new position, this new, just watch. She's talking about this coming along where, as I say it loud, you're your daughter, where there's learning to be done. You'll have a long think about it, she's saying, but it's up to you, she's saying, but she would do it if she was you. That's what she wants to tell you that. I've got to give you Tom or Tam or Thomas as well. I don't think you'll know that name, she's telling me, but she's telling you I've got just to ask. And she's talking about, I don't know if it's you that's bothered with your back, but she's talking about somebody getting bothered with their back. Yeah, you are, and she's giving you healing on that back there. But she's also telling me that somebody's getting bothered with their stomach, so it could be like acid reflux, things like that, indigestion and that. She's showing me a tablet. Somebody's taking a tablet for that, she's saying. But this lady is very close, very round and about. But the gentleman who took his own life, he's just stranded here. Could you understand that soul? I don't want to go into detail if you don't. It could be for somebody else. Sometimes you just jump in. I'm just trying to be quick here and move on. But this was not an old chap who took his life. This gentleman, he wasn't an old man. In fact, I think he would have been 30s or less. I'm not, you know, I'm just going to leave him because I'm not getting anything back here. Right. But what about the chap with the, does she know about the chap with that took his life, Richard? Right, okay, that's great. Thank you. Well, I'll just carry on with this chat then, because I know that he just wants to say 2 minutes, because I'm saying to him I need to go. He just wants to tell you that he's very much at peace, this young lad, very much at peace. And he's just saying that he doesn't want anybody being upset for him, and nobody could have stopped him. That's one of the things that he's saying. Nobody could have stopped me, because I never give anything away. And I didn't want to give anything away because I just had enough. Okay, he just wants to say that. But he is saying that he's very, very happy where he is. He's actually telling you he's got no regrets, because he just didn't seem to feel that he fitted into this world. And he's telling you he feels he came here too early. That's what he's saying. I feel I come down to earth a wee bit too early. I just didn't feel I fitted in. I should have waited. That's what he's telling you. I should have waited. But where I am now, he's very happy. Yes, that's Alan. Thank you. Yes, 30. That's lovely you recognise him, Shelley. Yeah, that's brilliant. Because he's just got the biggest grin, bless him. Just when you're saying that and I'm talking, he's standing now, he's just got this biggest grin on. I feel he was a bit of a joker when he was here, and as I say, nobody would have thought he would have done that, and he's telling me that. He's the last person that you would have thought would have went down that road. But he's telling you here, looks can be deceiving. That's what he's saying with a big grin on his face. But what's important now, he's looking after everybody here, and he's behind you all the way. He wants to tell you that he's behind you all the way. And he just wants to say thank you so much for all your beautiful thoughts that you've sent him, because he's received them all. Okay. Now he's handing you one red rose. So I know there has to be a rose that was put in a coffin or on a coffin, because he's talking about this rose. So he still has this rose, and he's given you a rose for great love, because he knows that was given to him with great love. So I'm going to leave you now, Shelley, and thank you for answering me. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we'll just get some more names up. I'll do it. Okay. I'm just chatting away to Richard here, okay? And we think it's only fair. We're going to say hello to a few people, but I'm going to do a couple of things here. I'm going to do, to honour Lacey, because she missed her reading, I'm going to do a quick feather reading for Lacey, and then I'm going to get my last picture up, okay? I think that's fair. So, hi Jeanette, it's lovely to speak to you. Okay, so keep watching everyone, because we're going to do a quick one for Lacey, and then we're going to get this last picture up. Hi Jeannie. Hello, was at the store. Good for you. Sorry, I'm late. Hey, Heather, we were late too. Don't give it another thought. Honestly, don't worry about it. Hi, Hayley. Hi, Hayley. Yeah, we spoke. Hi, from near Wimbledon. Like Wimbledon, hoping to get down there soon, Stephanie. Yeah, I was chatting away for 10 minutes, so was Norma. We weren't even on. Richard hadn't pressed a button. Don't worry about it. We were all a bit late this evening.
So you did get a lovely lady coming in.
Yeah, he didn't put 50p in the hamster.
Yeah.
That's
You
what
got a
it is.
lovely lady that came in, Lacey,
Yeah.
that had a cancer, and she was all
Crack
for
on.
you.
Yeah. Okay.
No, no, it's okay. You do your feathery.
Okay. All right. I'll just do it. Just do a quick one, just so that she's got a shot at it. Okay. If I just get Lacey's name up. Okay. Richard just sorting it out now, Lacey. Okay. Now it's funny, when you were talking to Lacey, your voice went, remember? And I just started having a little bit of a cough here. I feel like my voice isn't quite right either as well. Okay, so I'm going to go to a blue feather with Lacey. For those that watch will know why. Blue, for anyone that does Reiki or anything like that, I don't do Reiki, but I always associate blue with this area as well, the throat chakra, okay? And it's funny because when Norma connected into Lacey earlier, there was a lot of times that when she was talking, she felt like spirit were trying to take her voice, so they were connected in very, very close. So we'll just get up. Is Lacey's name up here, Richard? Because I'm not seeing it.
She's there.
Yeah, I can't see it. I'll just let Richard get her name up for me. No, not got it. I keep pressing and it's not coming up. If you can see it, Norma, then you go ahead, because I can't see Lacey.
Okay, right. Well, okay. I'll ask if that lady will come in again then. I'll ask that lady to come in that was in earlier on. As I say, I'll just do it quickly for her.
Quick feather one.
I will do. I'm actually getting this pale green Lacey. Mm-hmm. They're drawing me to this, and that's a very calming, very gentle colour that they're drawing me to. And this is the lady that I had earlier. She's coming back in again, and she was about 5'1", 5'2". She's not a big, tall soul, this, and she's just shrinking me. Now I got this earlier, but she's just telling me all again. She's just shrinking me in here. So I know that this lady had like a cancer link or something like that, because she's just shown me where all she could take was sips of water, and she's just talking about the way she was at the end, and she's actually shown me where she was propped up with pillows as well, and she's brought these pillows in here for you. Now, she never brought that earlier on, but she's doing it now. And she's putting them behind you, and it's just a support. Your granny had cancer. Yeah, I felt it was a granny link, Lacey. It was an older lady. I felt she was in her 60s or early 70s, this soul. And I'm getting the name of Elizabeth. I'm not saying that's your granny's name, but I'm getting Elizabeth or Betty or Bet or Liz or Lizzie. That name's coming forward here. I'm also getting George or a name like that as well, and Alexander or Alex or Sandy, there's a name like that. But Granny was saying here that there was so much going on with you at this moment in time, and this is why she's bringing this green, this calming into you here, and she's saying to you, there's something, there's new beginnings for you. Now, I don't know if you're aware of this, but your granny is, and she's telling you there's new beginnings coming along for you, dear, she's saying. And she's saying you need it, because it's like you're stuck in a rut. And she's telling you it's something that, to be fair, it's something you've not really thought about. But she's saying you're very good at thinking you would like to do things and then talking yourself out of it, because you feel that you're either not clever enough, or you don't have the confidence to do it, or I'll never manage it. And Granny is poo-hooing that, and she is in your corner, and she's saying to you, stop putting yourself down all the time. So you must go and put yourself down a lot, and Granny's not happy about that. If you've been talking about going to the gym and you're just wary of going, now I know it's lockdown or whatever it is, but I'm talking about after. And she's talking about there's something about if it's not you, there's somebody very close to you. And again, it's a confidence issue, and they're stopping themselves from going. And she's saying, no, you get yourself or your friend or whatever away there, because it'll build you up. I've got to give you Margaret as well, and I've got to give you August, September, May, and June, she's telling me. And she's brought 3 children in for you, Lacey. So I know there's 3 babies that were passed over in the family, miscarriages, terminations, stillborn, something like that. Could be different. She had breast cancer. Well, she's not got breast cancer now, by the way. She's 100% fit and healthy. They all are when they pass over to the spirit world. And these babies that she's brought forward here, there has to be a birthday just about now coming up, round and about, because she's the babies are always birthdays to me. So she's celebrating the birthday that's rounding about, and they're having a wee party together and everything like that. And she just brought in, I'm going to wait a break now, but she's just brought in a lovely little a wee jewellery box with a wee ballerina in it. When she's talking about partying and dancing, she showed me a wee ballerina. And it's just a wee memory for you. And she's showing me a sparkler. Now, I hate the flipping things, but she's showing me a sparkler. So she's putting a little mitt. It's not a glove, it's a wee mitt on your hand, and she's put a sparkler in. And she's telling you, she's giving you sparkle back. She's doing it that way because I feel you're a bit low. So she's giving you your sparkle back. So she's saying, just get your chin up and get going and go forward. She's saying you've got a lot of work in life in front of you, so the main aim is to be happy in your work, okay? And this is what I have to give you, Jean. And I keep saying to her, right, this is it, this time, stop in. She's giving you daffodils. So Easter time, Lacey, birthday past and anniversary time. But I do feel when Easter comes, that's going to be the changes for you, Easter time. So just remember that, and please take Granny's love. I know you always think the worst because she's telling me that, but take her love. And thank you, Lacey. Just a wee quick reading again. Thank you.
That was lovely. Lacey got her reading in the end, wasn't it? It was really nice that she got that.
Yeah, she was waiting, obviously.
Good for you, Lacey. You waited patiently and you got it. But your granny must have been really determined to come in. So she was. Right, we'll get some names up and I'll say hello to a few people, and I'll get on with my last reading, because I definitely have this gentleman dying to come in here, if you pardon the pun. But he's wanting to come in. So once Richard gets me back on the screen with the names coming up. Yeah, it takes me a little minute for them to come up. I don't know why, but it does. That's it now. Got it? Hi, Marcus. Marcus is a great medium. I know that you're on quite a bit. Hi, Terry. Yeah, I'm pleased for Lacey too. I'm glad she got a reading. Yep. I'm just listening to Richard, everyone. Terry, we're just going to take a minute to just give you a big from SBTV for helping get things back up and running. I know that you've been on the fan page. I've been invited to that and joined that. I've been sharing it, so I know that a big shout out goes to all the people that have been working really tirelessly behind the scenes to keep us all on Facebook, a presence, everything. Good evening, Christine. Lovely to see you. So yeah, well done, Terry. Lacey, oh my God, she had the jewellery box. Yep, a little ballerina. Lovely, Lacey. That was well worth hanging about for. Thank you for being so faithful and staying there. Hi, Carol Barons. Thank you so much. Lovely to see you this evening, Carol. Hallie's house, number 13. Hi, Hallie's house, number 13. Smiley face. I'm not sure where you're from. Hi, Debbie Milton. 3 lovely hearts there from Debbie. Julie, well done, Terry. She is doing a great job, isn't she? Really doing a great job. Really touched you so much. You must have been needing it. Spirit get you to the right person. Spirit always do that. No matter how much we try to move it. If a reading's meant for someone, it's meant for them. Hi, Linz. Right, I'm just going to wait now. Just pick someone because I've got this gentleman walking back in here. Just feel it. SPTV is very important to me, and it's an honour to be able to give something back. It's very important to all of us, Terry. I agree with you. It's done an awful lot of good for us and a lot of people we know. On our group page, we've got quite a few people on our group page. Used to pick daffodils for her when she was a kid.
That's lovely.
I got into trouble for picking daffodils one time. Apparently they were planted by the council, and I picked some for my mum when I was little and got a row. Not allowed to do it. Did you do it as well, Norma?
Yeah, I did it. Oh. It was the manse. I did it in the manse, and I got chased.
The manse? That's the vicarage.
I know.
Burn in hell.
I never knew. Well, that's the electric spirit, is it?
Mine weren't from the vicarage. Mine weren't from a manse. No, right. Okay, yep. Crack on, Richard. We'll just see what's going to go. Oh, yes, after us tonight, you've got to join Ricky and Tyler from Divine Sparkles. They're from America for their new fortnightly show offering readings. We've been on a few times now, but that starts after us at 10:30 p.m. UK time. Okay, that's right here on Spiritual Psychics TV. Again, live streamed on YouTube. Okay, but you'll get them through the SPTV link. Okay, so that's Ricky and Tyler. Pair of handsome chaps there. And then we've got our psychic counsellor, Jane Morton. She will lift your spirit, time for a cuppa. That's Wednesday afternoons from 1 p.m. Again, right here where you find us at Spiritual Psychics TV. So anyone that's on the Jilly and Norma page, please have a look at these things. We're always saying to you what's coming up. Live with Spirit, that's live 3 readings Wednesday night from 8 p.m. at Spiritual Psychics TV. I'm sure all the girls... who are we getting tomorrow, Richard? Oh, we're getting a lady called Rosie, and she's new to SPTV, so definitely tune in for that. We always plug it for everyone that's on our page. We always plug it and share the link as well. So if you've missed it in any way, just get in touch with us on our page and we will share the link. I've got some new faces on tonight that asked me for the link today. So welcome to you all the new ones, okay? We've got time for my last picture. That's good. So the picture number 2. Comb over guy, he's got a bit of a, and he's got a nice scarf on. He's very particular, this man. I had great enjoyment drawing him. His character came right through as soon as I started drawing him, actually. So again, we're going to put a picture up on the screen. Don't worry about it if you don't recognise it exactly, like it's not a photographic copy of the person in your family. And don't worry about it if you don't really recognise him. If I come to you, he will be in your family somewhere, because what's been proved time and time again, especially on SPTV, is sometimes people go, I'm not too sure about who that is. Then you get a copy of it sent to you. If you get in touch with Richard by email, you get in touch with him, and you show mum, you show dad, you show family, you show friends, and they know, and they say, I know exactly who that is. So Spirit just have a funny way of coming forward, okay? So if I can get some names up on the screen, Richard, and I will very quickly go to someone and bring them in. As soon as I'm bringing this guy in, the messages are down at the bottom of the screen now. Okay. Yeah, there's a band at the bottom of the screen, and it says, it's Lacey Mars writing. It's down at the bottom of the screen for us. I'm just going to bear with Richard a minute, okay? We'll let Richard just get it all sorted out. So I don't know what the public are seeing or what the viewers are seeing. Oh, there we go. That's it. Perfect. Thank you, Richard. Perfect. That's great. So I'll just going to bring this gentleman in, and I'll pick someone. This gentleman lost a bit of his hair, and I feel someone here is like that as well, because he's just telling me I'm not the only one in the family. So I know that someone goes thin or loses their hair or doesn't have a lot of hair. Pamela, don't worry about it. We'll get that to you. You can get that through our page if you're stuck, okay? Phil Shaw, evening, Phil. What a lovely picture of you, Phil. I've never seen you up close like that. What a handsome chap you are. Cherie, please come through. Is the picture up, Richard? Right, that's fine. Okay, the gentleman that I've got coming through, I definitely have a pain shooting across my chest. So I know that he talks about the heart condition. Now, if it wasn't him that had the heart condition, someone certainly had it. I feel a blockage somewhere in the higher upper respiratory area. It could be a heart condition, or it could be a lung condition, or something to do with both. Okay. If you want to know what picture it was, ask for picture number 1, picture number 2, picture number 3, or picture number 4. Pamela, we'll get your picture to you. Don't you worry about that at all. There's Phil. Big thumbs up from Phil. Okay. So yeah, my granddad comb over, and yeah, it's right. Can I go to Terry, please? Thank you so much. Good evening, Terry. This gentleman definitely has a scarf around his neck. He had a comb over, he had a scarf in his drawer next to me, he had the comb over, it was literally a few strands. Well, I definitely feel you would be able to take this gentleman, Terry. How lovely it is that you're getting a message. Okay, this is definitely Grandad. The first word that I've got written down on this picture is Grandad. Now, I don't know if he's singing the song What's All About Alfie, or you would know somewhere connected to Grandad there was an Alfred, a Fred, an Alfie, but I definitely got that name. Okay, don't worry about it if you can't take it. The only other way that I can give you this is, and I don't know if you would understand this, Terry, but he showed me Michael Caine. You know the film You Were Only Meant to Blow the Bloody Doors Off? He shows me The Italian Job, Michael Caine, Londoners, Cockney accent, thick London up, passed with a massive heart attack. Terry, you're definitely my link, okay? Definitely my link. Terry, the first thing that Grandad said to me was games being played. So I know that round about you, Terry, you would understand where someone's been messing about a bit, playing games, trying to get attention through the wrong way, or just causing a little bit of issue in the family somewhere, or two people would be butting heads and not really getting along very well. But he says there's games being played. He was a Cockney. Wow, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, because he's given me all the different Cockney symbolisms, all the different things that would get me to that. Okay, the whole time I'm talking to you, Terry, I want to smile. I feel real happy with this guy. I want to smile, but I tell you, I wouldn't get on the wrong side of him. He is opinionated. He's got ideas about things, and he wouldn't be frightened to say it. Okay, he tells me you can be a little bit like that, and maybe people can take you the wrong way. You would make an opinion about something, and maybe people would take the huff or go a bit off. The drawing looks like his father, so you're, yeah, okay, that's fine. That can happen. The link can come through like that, a little bit of Grandad, a little bit of great Grandad, but he definitely came over, definitely for your family. Okay, Terry, I wouldn't. He's a little bit. I can't get the words out properly now. I'm just going to ask him to just step back a little bit. Terry, he was singing nursery rhymes. I don't know if you've got a little one round about you, or if you understand someone that works in a nursery or has been around little children lately, but he was singing Ring 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 a Rosie. The scarf drawing's the same one I have for my granddad. The stripes were very important when I did the scarf. I went to do them that way, and he went, no, long ways, okay? So the nursery rhyme connection, either a little one learning their ABCs or learning a nursery rhyme, or someone that's been talking about an old nursery rhyme that used to get said in the family. But I was definitely hearing old nursery rhymes coming forward, okay? He's talking about where you need to put labels on things. I have no idea what this is, but it's almost like organising the kitchen, organising a drawer, organising something in files or folders, telling me you need to be doing that, putting labels on things. I have a 4-year-old who's constantly singing it. Well, that's lovely, because that is telling me your granddad's watching over that little one that's around you just now. They must be doing a counting song, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. But definitely a counting thing as well, and ABC things as well, okay? I definitely have the label thing, like putting labels on things. Keep singing one picture of my granddad, and Grandma used to sing to me, oh, I think you might have a little spook in the family, Terry. I think perhaps Grandad is influencing the little one and singing these songs to her, and she's picking up. She's picking up. As I'm saying that to you, Terry, I have a really high-pitched whistling in my ear, and a lot of mediums get that when they're hitting on something, and it's usually to confirm it to us that we're right, but it also tells me that I'm right about your little one being very intuitive or very in tune with the spirit world. So good luck with that. Good. That's the one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. Yeah, that's a great one. I love that one. Sometimes you can be surrounded by people, Terry, but feel a bit alone or a bit fed up. You know, one of these things where there could be 40 people in a room, but you feel a bit lost or a bit fed up. He does give me that feeling about you sometimes. You can feel a bit fed up or a bit alone in a room full of people. I feel you wouldn't like a lot of noise either. I'm one of these people, if I'm making the noise, it's okay. I don't mind a lot of noise if I'm making it, but if a lot of people are talking at one time, I'm like, oh, can't stand the noise. I'm quite a solitary person. I believe she is too. Yeah, I believe she is too. Okay. He's also talking about the old teddy bear or the old dolly in the family, but I know there's like a child thing, perhaps from your childhood, that's still around. It's the thing, the item that's still around from childhood, that's been around quite a while, and everybody knows who it is. We've got one in the family called Timmy, a little teddy bear. My daughter went everywhere with Timmy, and she's now 31 and a married woman. Timmy still sits on her bed. So I feel there would be something similar in your family, okay? Terry, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at your glasses right now. Grandad's pulling me right into that. And he's talking about how your peripheral vision, something to do with out here, like a little flashlight or something going on. You may need to get your eyes checked, or you would know where someone's got dry eyes or a problem with their retinas or something like that, okay? Because he draws me into that as well, okay? Again, the month of March for me is very significant this evening, so I have to give you the month of March. It would tie in with Grandad somewhere or with the granny. He also, he gave me the name Alice. Now, when I get, you've got the doll, birthday something my 4-year-old plays with it. There's a lot going on with your 4-year-old. Normally, 4-year-olds that do things like that creep other people out, but I find them fascinating. I've got a little one in my family that's like that as well, who says, you know, the lady with all the rings that speaks to me at night. Now, my nana wore loads of rings, so I know that my nana's around, so good luck with that, Terry. You're in for a bumpy ride. I'm only joking, it'll be wonderful. But I definitely want to draw you in the month of March for either the birthday, the passing, or the anniversary. I want to say to you that he brings the lady in very, very much, but with the lady, that would evoke a huge emotion in the family. She draws me to her chest as well, funnily enough, Terry. So I feel that if this is not how this lady passes, I definitely have a funny feeling in my chest with her, like something's wrong in this area as well, okay? He just showed me a train whizzing past. I don't know if someone lives beside a train track. Your grandma passing much. That's why I'm now linking into her. That's why I'm now linking. Alice is on, Nana from that side family. That's fine. Now, the train thing, trains whizzing past. Either someone likes trains, lives beside a train track, or you would just understand where we're going on a train, something's happening on the train. But he definitely shows me the trains that would come in. I know it's quite a common name, but I'm getting the name John, so I have to give it, if I get it, I have to give it out, okay? We're all well, and you need to know that they're well. You have a good foundation in the spirit belief, and it's a joy for you to pass it on to others. But Terry, can you just watch where, I know we're talking about your little one being spiritual and intuitive, but I think we're missing a trick for you as well there. I think we've got a closet medium sitting there who may be quite intuitive as well, okay? So can you just watch where this comes out? Now, before I leave you, I'm doing a Norma here and I'm getting flowers. This gentleman is singing Edelweiss. So either someone loves the movie The Sound of Music, or you would understand tiny little white flowers. It could be little snowdrops actually, but definitely Edelweiss. Ask about the trains. Definitely ask about the trains. You know, your granddad's been such a fantastic communicator this evening. I believe him when he said something about trains. So when you find out what it is, do let us know. Do let us know. But take the flowers, take the tiny little flowers, but they smell beautiful. It's like little snowdrops or little Edelweiss flowers. Very, very beautiful. Could just be the song. It could just be the song. Now here's a name. My goodness, I'm not getting to go before I give you this name. Grandma has just come in. Here's a blast from the past. I'm sorry, your grandma just interrupted me there, but I'll tell you about that in a minute. You know the singer Engelbert Humperdinck? What a name, what a guy. She just brought that in. We've started taking high-pitched noises, I believe that. Can you just take grandma liking that singer? But she also said, and I'm not saying for 1 minute Granny has met this man, but she's just saying, isn't it a shame about James Bond? Isn't it a shame about Sean Connery passing away? So that must mean something in the family. Someone loved the James Bond movies or linked into that in some way. Or maybe even had a little speech impediment like Sean Connery did. We're all mourning one of ours going to spirit in Scotland. What a guy. Sending out love to his family, because that really hit us all hard in Scotland this week. But Terry, we're sending you all bluebells. It's little flowers that hang right enough. Please take the little flowers then, and you've got them tattooed on your leg. Wow, fantastic. She did like Engelbert. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Terry, it's been an absolute pleasure to give you a reading this evening, and you know how to get a copy of your picture from Richard, so please give Richard a shout and he will pass it over to you, okay? Thank you so much. It was lovely to give you. Okay. Okay. We're going to call it an evening now. Just to thank everybody for coming on. It's been a real pleasure. Thank you for sticking by us. Your brother was a massive Bond fan. Thank you so much, Terry. We're having a few little internet problems now. We had a little glitch at the start, but we've started with a glitch. We went really well, and we've ended with a little glitch. But great messages coming out for everybody. Spirit World have been here. Thank you for all sticking by, SPTV. Thank you, Lacey, for sticking by to get your lovely message from Norma. Look at that. We're all talking about Engelbert. Oh yes, my brother is a massive Bond fan. That's great. You're very welcome, Terry. When you put in the hard work for Spirit, even if it's behind the scenes, you're deserving of a message as well. And that's just Spirit's way of thanking you. Hi, Stace. Nice one, Terry. Thank you, Stacey. Thank you, Julie. Do you know, it's a lovely message for me to give out as well. Thank you, Shona. Sometimes we get more pleasure out of giving the message and seeing someone receive. Okay. Norma, you want to say ta-ta? There's Lisa.
Yeah, it was just a way to say, Lisa, there that will be everybody will be sending lots of healing in that and our family direction.
Yeah, we'll share it. We'll share a prayer on our group as well, because we sometimes do that. Share up a prayer for people on our page as well, because it's just nice to be nice. So going forward, everybody, just be kind. I know we're all in lockdown, and I know it's really difficult, and we're all feeling a bit stressed. But just remember to be kind, even though you're stressed and upset. I've seen a lot of people lose their tempers in shops, and I've seen a lot of people get very upset with other people. We're all going through it. We're all going through it. I think I'm in a tier 2 in Scotland. I'm allowed to do a bit more than Norma.
Yeah, I'm not.
Norma's in jail. I basically live 15-20 minutes away from Norma, and Norma's not allowed to come here. So it's quite bizarre, but we're wishing everybody in England well, everybody in Wales and Ireland, all over the world, and if we all stick together and just do what we're told, we'll get out of this quicker, okay? Take care, everyone, and just thank you to Richard for getting us back on again this evening, pressing the right buttons at the right time for us.
Eventually, Jill.
We got there. Okay, yeah. Thanks everyone. Bye, take care of each other and be kind, okay?
Bye.